Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Cheapskate. We're running down the top 10 free Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Friday, everyone. It's October 17th, 2025. As always, I'm joined by my co-host and bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Ready to dive into some free books?
Absolutely. Always ready. It's quite the list today, perfect for a Friday, and you really can't beat that zero price point, can you?
You really can't. Some really interesting sounding ones here, too.
Definitely.
Oh.
Okay, let's jump right in. Book number 1 is A Kiss for the Cameras by Olivia Jaymes. Sounds like pure rom-com territory. Hollywood glamour.
Oh, totally. It's got that classic Hollywood setup. So the premise is you have this author, Paige Mitchell. She agrees to a showmance, a fake public romance.
Like a PR relationship.
Exactly. With this big Hollywood heartthrob, Nate Mason. And the deal is, if she plays along, he'll star in the movie adaptation of her book.
Okay. And I love this contrast they set up. She's described as an American soccer mom type, very relatable, and he's the sexy British movie star with perfectly polished cheekbones. Classic opposites attract, kind of.
Yeah, totally. And that's the core of the trope, isn't it? The fake dating thing starts to feel, well, real. The tension builds because Paige starts seeing the man behind the spoiled movie star facade when they're not, performing for the cameras.
So she forgets they're only kissing for the cameras.
Right. It's all about whether that private connection can beat the public performance. It's a fun setup.
Sounds like it. Okay, switching gears quite a bit here. Book number 2, Dog Collar Crime. This is a Lucy Rizzo mystery by Adrian Giordano. And there's a quote here from a NYT bestselling author saying it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh, this one sounds fun. So Lucy Rizzo, she's an unemployed investment banker, kind of forced to move back home.
Right.
And she's really trying to get away from her family's business, which is, well, the mob, the family.
The capital F family. Gotcha. So what's her escape plan?
She starts a dog walking business, trying to be totally legit, walking dogs for rich clients.
Okay, dogs. Mob background. I sense chaos approaching.
You sense correctly. Pet nappings.
Yeah.
Suddenly, these expensive, pampered pooches she walks start disappearing.
No way.
Yeah, 3 stolen dogs. Yeah, that's definitely a pattern. So now Lucy's got to solve this whole mess herself.
Or else she ends up on the ASPCA's most wanted list. Love that.
Exactly. And to make things even messier, her smoking hot ex, Frankie Falcone, shows up. And guess what?
Let me guess. Mob ties.
You got still connected. It sounds like it has that kind of Janet Ivanovich energy, High-stakes silliness, but with dogs.
I like it. Okay, from mob dogs to inspirational romance. Number 3 is Marrying Mandy by Melanie D. Snitker. Specifically, a marriage of convenience inspirational romance.
Right. So the emotional core here is pretty deep. Mandy, the main character, she swore off marriage. Major abandonment issues in her past.
Oh, okay. That's tough.
Yeah. But then her grandmother's will throws a wrench in everything. The only way Mandy can keep the family's bed and breakfast, what she loves, is if she gets married.
Wow, talk about pressure. So who steps up?
Her best friend, Preston Yarrow. And conveniently, he's just lost his job, so he kind of needs a fresh start, too.
Okay, so it's a practical arrangement. Makes sense.
Totally practical. They go into it thinking, okay, this is just business, we're friends, we can do this, but,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, love enters the equation and complicates everything. That's the heart of it. It's about finding trust, learning selfless love, figuring out what home really means, maybe with a bit of faith guiding the way.
A very different kind of complication than mob dogs.
Definitely quieter, but just as intense emotionally.
Right. Okay, staying in that sort of cozy vein, number 4, Death and Wedding Cake by Nova Walsh. Amateur sleuth time.
Yeah, this sounds like classic cozy mystery territory. We follow Abby Hirsch, a caterer who's come back home to Sugar Creek.
Homecoming. Always a good start for drama.
And she's immediately thrown into catering a big wedding. But then, she finds a body at her aunt's B&B. And not just anybody.
Let me guess. Someone connected to the wedding.
Bingo! The bride's biggest rival. So now poor Abby has, as they say, more on her plate than just hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, nice. And I bet she's got some help stirring things up.
Oh, absolutely. You've got the best friend, Cassie, who is all too eager to play detective. Always need one of those.
Always.
And then there's the distractingly handsome new sheriff.
Of course there is. The romantic interest who officially wants her to stay out of it. But
kind of needs her insights, right? And maybe wants to keep her close for safety reasons.
Mm-hmm. Safety.
So yeah, she's juggling food, friendship, figure out whodunit, all before the wedding turns into a funeral. peak southern cozy charm.
Sounds delicious, minus the murder. Okay, big shift now. Really big shift. Number 5, The Limping Lady by Olivia Huntington-Jones. This is historical, a spy thriller, and it's based on a true story.
Yes, this one sounds incredible. It's about Virginia Hall, America's most decorated female spy from World War II. Her code name was Cuthbert. And the detail that just grabs you is she operated deep in occupied France with a wooden leg. They called her prosthesis Cuthbert, too.
A wooden leg. As a spy in Nazi-occupied France. That's astonishingly dangerous.
Unbelievably so. That limp was her only real identifying feature, the one thing the Gestapo were hunting for. They called her the ghost they couldn't catch.
Wow. And what was she doing? Just relaying messages?
Oh, much more than that. She was orchestrating sabotage, building escape lines for downed airmen and other agents, and then, get this, she actually escalated things to open warfare.
What do you mean?
She managed to unite these different feuding French resistance groups, the Maquis tribes, into a cohesive fighting force. Imagine the leadership that took.
That's incredible, especially while being hunted herself by the Nazis' top spy catcher, focused just on her.
Exactly. It's that cat and mouse game, but the stakes are life and death, and it's real. It really highlights the sheer courage and intelligence involved, a true story that feels like fiction.
Yeah, it definitely puts things in perspective. Okay, from real-world grit to fictional revenge. Number 6 is Eye for Eye by J.K. Franco. This is labeled a legal thriller, but sounds like it goes darker.
Yeah, the premise is heavy. You have Roy Cruz, a respected businessman living a normal life. Then his daughter is killed.
Oh, no.
And the legal system, well, it fails him. Justice isn't served. So his grief, it doesn't just break him, it changes him fundamentally.
Into what?
Into someone obsessed with revenge. He starts meticulously planning the perfect murder against those he holds responsible.
Okay, so vigilante justice.
It starts there, but it seems to go further. His retribution campaign apparently targets not just the individuals, but the legal system itself, the system that let him down.
That's a really interesting angle, questioning the whole structure.
Right. It dives into that murky moral area. What happens when the system fails? How far is too far for vengeance? The description says nothing is as it seems, and only the smartest survive. It sounds like it explores that dark transformation, when tragedy pushes an ordinary person over the edge.
Yeah. Definitely sounds like a twisty one. All right, let's move into something completely different again.
Yeah.
Sci-fi and fantasy. Number 7 is Falling Down. And this one has some serious pedigree behind it.
Oh, yeah. Guillermo del Toro, Academy Award winner, Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, and Chuck Hogan. This is actually chapter 1 of a serialized novel they're doing called The Boy in the Iron Box.
Del Toro doing serialized horror. Okay, I'm listening.
Me too. It's going to be atmospheric. So, the setup. Mercenaries survive a plane crash way up in the Tian Shan Mountains. Remote, desolate.
Bad start.
Terrible start. They're dealing with whiteout conditions, wolves, standard survival threats, right? They're tough guys accustomed to danger.
Yeah.
But now, the source says, they're growing accustomed to fear because they find this place, an abandoned stone fortress. Seems like sanctuary, right?
Terrence Sanctuary, yeah. Which in horror story usually means.
Exactly. It's not sanctuary at all. It holds some kind of ancient secret, something terrible that was never meant to be found, let alone unleashed.
Classic Del Toro. Mixing that visceral survival horror with something older, deeper, more unsettling.
Totally. And doing it chapter by chapter. That sounds intense. Plus, exclusive interior artwork mentioned, too. Very cool.
Very cool indeed. Okay, let's pull back from Mountain Fortresses of Doom and step into a Regency ballroom. Number 8 is Earl of Waynthorpe by Colette Cameron, Regency romance adventure.
Yep, back to the world of rakes and rescues. The hook asks, could she ever love the unrepentant rake who won her in a wager? So you know the setup right away.
Sounds familiar. Tell me more.
Okay, so Pierce, our Earl of Waynthorpe, he wins something unusual at the gaming tables. The wardship of Bianca Salisbury, who belonged to his enemy.
He won a person. Yikes.
Pretty much. But here's the twist. He's a rake, yeah, but he has a conscience. He realizes if he just walks away, this young woman, Bianca, might be sold to the highest bidder, so he feels obligated to take on the guardianship.
Ah, the reluctant guardian. And Bianca, I'm guessing she's not thrilled.
Not at all. She's got her own problems, guarding a shameful secret, terrified of ending up like her mother, whose fate was apparently tragic. She definitely doesn't trust rakes or rogues.
So, forced proximity, hidden depths, secrets.
The perfect Regency storm. It's all about that redemption arc for the rake and the desperate woman learning to trust. Can this arranged guardianship turn into something real? Classic trope, but always fun if done well.
Always a good setup.
Okay.
Almost there. Number 9, Dark and Stormy by Juliet Keene. This looks like contemporary romantic suspense.
Right. Small town charm meets danger. It starts super cute. Cafe owner protagonist sees the new police chief, Nash Tucker, walk in.
Let me guess. Incredibly hot.
You know it. He strolled through the door and right into my heart, apparently. And then, bonus, he moves in next door.
Very convenient for romance. But where's the suspense?
That kicks in when Nash, being the police chief, discovers she's been getting threatening letters. Suddenly, it's not just cute crushes anymore.
Ah, okay. So the relationship gets serious fast, under dangerous circumstances.
Exactly. He goes into full protective mode, taking his duty to serve and protect to the extreme, as the description puts it. The tension comes from him needing to keep her safe physically while, her heart's on the line emotionally.
Got it. That protective instinct is key in romantic suspense.
Definitely. Adds that extra layer of intensity.
Okay, last but certainly not least, we're ending with a giant. Number 10 is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. The classic.
Wow. Yeah, quite the finale to the list. After all the contemporary stuff, mob dogs, spies.
Yeah.
Here's one of the absolute monuments of literature.
It really is. And it starts with maybe one of the most famous opening lines ever written, right?
Oh, for sure. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Just sets the stage perfectly for everything that follows.
And the main story, everyone kind of knows the basics, right? The tragic love affair. Anna, trapped in a loveless marriage, falls for the dashing Count Vronsky.
Yeah, it's this passionate, doomed affair set against the incredibly rigid, hypocritical society of Imperial Russia. Their love basically forces them outside the bounds of acceptable society.
But there's more to it than just the affair, isn't there? I remember another major storyline running alongside Anna's.
Absolutely. And that's crucial. It's the story of Konstantin Levin. He's this landowner, kind of an idealist, searching for meaning in life through marriage, family, faith, working the land. His journey is often seen as reflecting Tolstoy's own spiritual and philosophical struggles.
So it contrasts Levin's search for a meaningful, perhaps more grounded life, with Anna's pursuit of passionate love, which ultimately destroys her.
Exactly. It's that parallel structure that gives the novel so much depth. It's not just a romance. It's this huge exploration of society, morality, faith, hypocrisy, the meaning of life. Its psychological realism is just astounding, a true masterpiece.
Definitely a heavyweight to end on. What a range today, from Hollywood fluff to Russian epics.
Seriously. Fake dating, mob-connected dog walkers, marriage pacts, cozy crimes, real-life spies, revenge plots, mountain horror, Regency rakes, small-town threats, and then Tolstoy. Covers a lot of ground.
It really does. A bit of something for everyone, and all free today.
Can't argue with that.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today for free from Amazon, visit us at bookcheapskate.com, and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now. These books are free today, but might be back to full price tomorrow. Also, along with those freebies, the site has a ton of specials on deeply discounted Kindle books, and also a heads up on the best new releases. Every morning, it's all brand new. Cass will do it again tomorrow.
Sounds great. See you then.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without opening your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this: when you read,
Your mind becomes its own kingdom.